once again, this is Anna. Okay, so today I would like to talk about work and travel in Thailand. Okay, so my daughter and we've been to Thailand on several occasions. So we've been to Chiang Mai and we've been to Bangkok. So we're going to include both of those cities into this one video. Okay? So, of course, the first thing we always post is the airport. So, I only have a few pictures of the airport, but I hope you enjoy just a little bit of the scenery there. All right, now that we are done with the airport, we are moving on to places to stay. Okay, so when we were there, when we was in Bangkok, we stayed at Viva Gardens. It's a service apartment. Now it's a beautiful service apartment, and it has a wraparound balcony, and it's fully furnished. Now the amenities that they have there is they have a really large swimming pool. They have a spa, a laundry room, and it has washer and dryers. They have a sauna, a playroom for some kids, and they have a workout room like a little gym. Now, when we was there, it was during the COVID. So, they let me see, as far as the spa, they had to close that down. Now, the swimming pool, you can only go in per apartment. So, you had to make an appointment and come down your allotted appointment hour and swim. And it's like a private pool just for you and your family, which was amazing. And the laundry room, of course, was still open because people have to do the laundry, but you can only have so many people in the laundry room at that time. The playroom was closed, and the gym was only by apartment as well. So you have to make an appointment for that. So they did have a restaurant there, but that was also closed. Okay, so in this apartment, furnished, and it was a full living room. It was a bedroom, bathroom, a little kitchen, a little dining area. It was really, really nice. It was really nice. So we stayed there for a little bit, and then we also, when we flew into Chiang Mai, we went to the Astra. It's a condo, and that was another beautiful place. And I have a video of a little bit snippet of a video for you to see, and hopefully you enjoy that. Then in my previous video, I did show the house tour in Thailand, and that was the last place that we had stayed. We stayed in a three-bedroom home, and no matter anything, that was beautiful and pretty. But I don't know, for some reason, my daughter and we like smaller places. I think that was just too much house for us. So no matter where we go, my daughter will continue and complete her education online. So she always have her work with her no matter where we are, no matter what country we are in, no matter what place. She will, as long as we have Wi-Fi, she will still be able to do her work. And we always continue to keep in contact with my mother. So we either video chat her, we text her, we call her, some kind of contact with her so she can, know that we are okay and she won't worry. Now, moving on to the views. Okay, I have a few pictures, and it's like views from our apartments that we had stayed in and things like that. And as far as like the city, I have a few city views, and the little wagon that is photoed here, and that's called a tuk tuk. So that is a tuk tuk. And there's a picture of me and the driver. And he was very friendly, very nice. They just, you wave them down, or they see you and they wave at you to see do you need a ride or anything like that. That particular day, we were standing at the Astra, but there is a grocery store down the street, but it's a nice little walk. But we walked down there, but we had lots of groceries. So the tuk tuk driver, he took us from the grocery store with our groceries back to the Astra condominiums. And he was so nice that he wanted to take a picture. So I was like, great, I can have a picture of me and him as well. So that was good. Thailand is known for great malls, good shopping, right? Good eating, all that good stuff. Okay, so we have one mall was called Central Festival, and that was a very nice mall, and that was in Chiang Mai, and it was not too far from the condo that we were staying in. That was very, very nice. Um, they had a good food court. They had wonderful shopping stores, nice restaurants, things like that. I think all of them have that. Also, we went to one called Mega Bangna, and that was like maybe a 5 minute walk from our house to that particular mall. Now, that mall is huge. That's why it's called Mega. And they have so many restaurants on the inside and on the outside. They also have lots of clothing stores. This whole thing is inside and outside. They have supermarkets and all that. It is really, really a sight to see. Another one was called Siam Paragon, and that was a really, really nice mall. We would take the subway and we would ride there, and do a little shopping, a little exploring, a little looking. I mean, it's really nice. They have like a little kind of like a club or something there too, that of course me and my daughter's not going to be at, but they have a nice nightlife there and stuff. And they closed it down for a little bit with COVID, but then it opened back up. So the last one that we went to would be Terminal 21. Now, this mall is themed like it was at an airport. That's what it was themed like. It was at an airport. So when you see those pictures, you're going to be amazed because they have like New York, they have different cities, they have the London Bridge. I mean, they have lots of things in there, and you'll be so amazed at what you see. So I was kind of like astounded when I saw it because I had read reviews on it, and the reviews was kind of mixed. But with me, to see it for myself, I really, really liked it. I really did. They also have a food court. They also have lots of shopping and things like that. So if you ever go to Thailand, check it out. All right, moving right along to markets. Now, Thailand is known to have really spectacular markets. Okay, so when we was in Chiang Mai, and this is before COVID got really, really bad in Thailand, we were not too far from an open market. So they were selling everything from shirts to shoes to paintings to masks, jewelry, food. I mean, you name it, and pretty much they were selling it there. And it was really nice, and it was large, and it was clean, and lots of people was there, and everyone was kind of like spread out because COVID did get started. So everyone would kind of like spread it out, and they was trying to be mindful to other people, and not be like up on other people and things like that. So when you see someone coming, they kind of dodge the other person so they can make room so they can kind of see things. They had like t-shirts. They had people airbrushing on the t-shirts. They had this guy. He was magnificent with the paintings and things like that. It was really, really good. Okay. Well, I don't know about you, but I know that I'm a foodie kind of person. So, we're going to talk about food. So, like I said, they have really good food courts and other eateries and things like that. They have this place there, and it's called, I kind of forgot the name of what they call it, but we call it the grill place. And what it is the person, you order the meat and the vegetables, and the waiter or waitress would come over with it, not being cooked or anything like that, but you grill it yourself. So they put this grill in the middle of your table, and they actually show you how to grill it. Now, when we went there, you know, we didn't know what to do. We were so confused, and we was doing things so wrong that the clerk came over. I mean, the waitress came over, and she pretty much cooked it for us at the table. And after we had got the hang of it, we kind of wanted her to just like leave, but for some reason she just kept coming back and keep on cooking it for us and putting it on the side. And she was looking like, you can eat up. That's how she was looking at us. And we were looking like, can you just stop? But she cooked all the food for us. And it was really good. It was nice. She was very nice. And I really appreciated her. But we kind of wanted to experience that on our own. We just needed her to start us off. But she kind of started off and finished it too. Okay, moving on to the next place. We Our favorite place was called MK Live. Now that was our favorite place. Now it was kind of costly, but it was so worth it. And you can order it's called a set. You can order like a meat and vegetable set, and they have like this pot in the middle of your table, and you order what kind of broth that you want in the pot. You can be spicy, or it can be a mixture of two things or something like that, or just the original broth or something like that. And they bring over what you order, and if you order the set, it comes with like you can get all types of beef or pork or chicken or shrimp, things like that. You can order like your vegetables. You can do mushrooms and peppers and onions and just all types of things or whatever. And what you do is you throw them in the pot, and you cook it yourself. You know what? During COVID, this was the perfect thing for my daughter and I. This was the perfect thing for us because, we'd rather have the food come to us and we cook it ourselves, and we know that it is not contaminated or anything. Now, at these restaurants, they do have precautions. So they do wear masks there, and they wear gloves, and they also space you out from other tables. So they do have a sign in the seat. It is said, no, you can't sit there. So we felt really good going there. So MK Live was like one of our favorites. Another place was called Swenson. It's an ice cream place. And oh man, they make the most luscious ice cream. I mean, oh my goodness. We had to stop going there for a while because, we was gaining a little weight. But then the COVID was there. So we was like, okay, no, can't eat in there anymore. But the ice cream was so amazing. I'm talking about, oh my God, the best ice cream I have tasted, ever tasted in my life. It was so good. And they have different types. You can do it with waffles and ice cream. You can do sundaes. You can do brownies and cookies or whatever. I mean, they fix it up, like really. Then it was this another place, and it was called the Wine and Food Terrace, but it was down the street from in Chiang Mai, across from the market. and they had seating inside and outside. So we briefly was there. All right. Now, I want to talk to you about a little bit of exercising because we just talked about food. So I'm looking like, okay, all the weight that I have gained, I had to get my booty into the gym. Yes, I did. So my daughter and I, of course, we go to the gym and we work out. So there's a couple of pictures of me doing my little workout, and everything. And I'm not cheating. I'm telling you, I we was in there for about an hour and a half. Was actually doing it, you know. But our favorite things that we like to do too is the movies. They have good movie theaters. They have the IMAX theater. They have like regular theater. I mean, the cinema there is amazing. They do have English speaking, and then they have the Thai subtitles. So, because you do have people there that speak English, especially foreigners. So that was very good to enjoy. Oh, another thing we used to do, we used to go. I don't have pictures of this, but me and my daughter, we used to go to the arcade. Love this one game, and I forgot what it's called, but oh my God, we love this one game. And we always said this little phrase that it goes with, and right to this day, we still say this little phrase, and it is so funny every time we say it, and it never gets old. It never gets old. I was in Bangkok. I did work. Now, this is travel and work, right? Work and travel in Thailand. So, I have to tell you about my class. I was a fifth grade teacher. So, I had my fifth grade class, and we did lots and lots of things. So, sometimes we'll have pajama day. They're earned doing the times of it's kind of hard for me to say. But anyway, we would do pajama day as an incentive for their grades or the work that they had did previously. um and also you'll see pictures of my kids. They trying to keep those masks on during the class time, and I know that that was hard for them because sometimes those masks are so hard to breathe out of. But my kids, they was really trying it. Plus, I had got everyone a shield to wear on top of the mask because I was just so afraid because we were so close knit that we didn't want anything. And the parents, they depend on me to take care of their children when when they are with me. Okay, so we did have several birthdays. One of my students had a birthday and he had a hamburger shaped cake. And then another one, the parents brought a chocolate cake, and then she also brought pizzas for the children, and they had that. And my daughter surprised me with happy birthday balloons, and my students, for some reason, I don't know when my daughter had time to blow these balloons up, but she blew all the balloons up that says happy birthday. She gave them to all the children, and when I came in the classroom, they all sung happy birthday to me and had those balloons up, and that was like amazing. I was so happy that day. um, Also at the school, now with the school, I'm not really fond of the school that I was at, but the salary was really good there, and um, they didn't pay for housing or anything like that, but the salary was really good. But I just do not like how they treated people at that school. But they did do some nice activities. So we did have book week, and the children liked it. So what we did is we go downstairs, and um, we go downstairs and the books are all set up outside. It's a lady that is selling the books and stuff. The children can look over the books and they can place orders and things like that. Also, the parents, if they when they come and pick their children up, they can also order books for the children as well. And once they did that and the books came back in, then we did the flashlight reading time. So the whole school around the same time, we all had to black out our windows. We put trash bags over our windows to make the classrooms all dark. And then the kids would read with the flashlights. So the kids was very happy about that. They was all up under the desk. They was all on the floor. They was all in huddles. They was just all over the place and everything. So it was really, really nice. Also, I have a picture of the kids doing a little bit of PE. Had a nice little PE coach, and he was doing really good. They do all kind of activities and things like that. Um, there is a holiday that in Thailand, and I think it's called Loa Krathong or Loa Krathong or something like that. But this holiday is where the school brings in these bases. I think the base part of it is like a banana or something like that. And then they have these flowers. And I learned how to put the flowers on the banana thing. And it was really cool. And you'll see pictures of that, of the kids preparing to do it. And what happens is once they get with their families, they go to the nearest river, lake, pond, or something like that, and they let those flower vases float into the water. And I really don't know exactly what it represents or anything like that, but they do it every year. Um, every year, my daughter, no matter what school I'm at, she always do my door decorations. So yeah, I have to let you see a lot of her um, activities. I mean, a lot of her creativity. I have to let you see those things. But this is one that she did, and that's for Christmas. And everybody just loved it. Everybody did. Also, at the school, we have field day. So, during field day, the children have different colored t shirts according to the team that you're on. And at the end of all of the festivities, then they get a trophy for whichever group wins. Another thing for Christmas that we did is Secret Santa. So on the door right here, you will see it's a picture of the children pulling a bulb from the door. It's like a decorated bulb, and they will pull it off. On the inside of there, it will tell them who they are Secret Santa to, and they will have to get them a gift. And we have like a base pay of how much that the gift's supposed to cost, and don't go over that price, and don't go too low on that price as well. And they will do that and keep it a secret. So then when the time comes for our party, they have their little Santa Claus hats on, and then we'll start giving out the Secret Santa gifts. Inside of the Secret Santa bulb, when we was doing it, now they do tell what they want, their favorite color, something that they wanted, or anything like that. So everybody kind of got a little bit of what they wanted, which was a good thing. Also at the school, we have a program every year, and this one was called Christmas in Hollywood. So they set everything up like you will in Hollywood, like the movie and things like that. So it was real pretty and everything. And last but not least, but we also have movie time for the children. What my class did, I have movie time for my class, because most of the time they do really good, and I'm just so proud of them. So I want to give them something to work towards. So sometimes we'll have a Sunday party. Sometimes we'll have a pajama day. Sometimes we'll have like crazy sock day, or maybe a movie day with some popcorn, ice cream, something. We always have something. Just give them incentive to do well. Another thing I forgot that I didn't want to forget is that we went on this field trip called the Safari World. So Safari World, we get on the bus and we have lots of chaperones, of course, for the children. And it was just only the fifth grade class. So it was my class and another fifth grade class. And we went to Safari World. And there, the kids are able to see like lots of animals. And it was an all day thing because we ate lunch there. We brought lunch with us. And the children was very excited. Also, this little mascot came out and played with the kids a little bit and things like that. The kids were able to go shopping in the gift shops. um, they was able to feed the animals like the giraffes. They were able to hold the birds in the bird cage and feed the birds and things like that. And I mean, it was just a lot of activities there. My daughter even enjoyed it. She had a great time as well. And she's supposed to be chaperoning, but she was so busy having her good time. I was like, okay, but she did her thing. So we had a real good time at that field trip. So, if you would like to continue to see these types of videos and different other videos, would you please subscribe, comment, like, and ring that notification bell? Until next time, this is Anna.